Hello everyone! Boy, I hate starting this one off on a sad note, but this one has got to be done. Folks, we lost a real legend Sunday, April 6th in the year of our Lord 2014. This guy, you better know him. Everybody knows him. The late, great Mickey Rooney, 5'2". And this guy acted in 10 different decades. He started acting in 1927, and he was a silent actor. Quite possibly the very last silent silent male actor we know of. I'm not sure on that, but Mickey Rooney, he was still acting, he was still performing, still filming when he passed away at the age of 93, Sunday, April 6th, in the year of our Lord 2014. 93 years old, good long life, born September 23rd, 1920. Mickey Rooney. This guy was like the male Liz Taylor. He had 8 wives. Wow. What do you think he is? Henry VIII? But anyway, Mickey Rooney will definitely be sorely missed. And a big, big, big moment of silence for the late, great Mickey Rooney. This guy, he was quite a character. And rest in peace, Mickey Rooney. Alright, well, there was another loss that we had. This guy, unfortunately, didn't live nearly as long as the late, great Mickey Rooney. Hey, remember this guy? Anybody that ever watched Seinfeld? John Pinette. Is it Pinette or Pinetti? He passed away Saturday at the age of 50 in a hotel room. Natural causes, they say. I don't know. I don't think dying at the age of 50 is kind of natural, personally, but John Pinette, hilarious comedian, stand-up comedian. He was on Seinfeld. This guy will be sorely missed. And a moment of silence for John Pinette. Rest in peace, brother. Originally from Massachusetts. That's right, the greatest state in the nation. Without Massachusetts, they wouldn't be in America, period, dot, end of freaking story. I hate starting shows off on sad notes, but by golly, folks, by golly, it is time to get cracking. Let's get the gear going and make this show epic. That's right. I got something special for all y'all today. Woo! That's right. Ric Flair. What a great song. Great way to start the show. Hello, everyone. It is Sunday, April 6th in the year of our Lord 2014. How are all you doing out there? I am doing awesome as always. Wicked awesome. It may be Sunday, but it's 5 more days till Boogity Friday. And folks, I may be down, but I ain't out. Alcatraz Psycho Ward outpatient. Yeah, you know I'm freaking nuts. Just like Ric Flair. But folks, today's show is a very special show. Yes, it is Gospel Sunday, but this one's going to be a little bit more in depth for 2 reasons. One, we've got some incredible babes and hunks for you. But 2, today's beer of the day will be the 1,000th beer I have drank on this show. 1,000 beers on the show, folks. Unbelievable. Well, let's get to our unofficial sponsor of the show. It's quite possibly the fastest growing home business I know of. My friend Tony the Tip Bronca and his phenomenal home business, Tower Decals. What this guy does, he'll make a decal of anything you want pretty much. And he's living in Florida, the land of the old people, although he's way too young for that. This guy, I worked with in jolly old England, a bubble-chasing badass, a great man indeed, originally from Maryland, wicked hardcore Baltimore Ravens fan. I know, Tony, we talk all the time about that one, brother. But hey, Tony the Tip and his phenomenal business, Tower Decals, folks. Check them out on Facebook. Check them out on eBay stores. I'm serious. This guy is going places. A great leader of men, women, and its. And Tower Decals, get some. Trust me, you will not regret it. All right, well, folks, when you're going to drink a beer as special as the one I'm going to drink today, it requires a goblet. The Royal Cup, I say. And folks, this here beer has never been on the show before. I've been salivating over this one for months, and I waited for the special occasion. Today's that special occasion. From the Baseball Hall of Fame area, Cooperstown, New York, we've got Ommegang Brewery, a phenomenal brewery. And this one is Three Philosophers, quadruple ale, Belgian style quadruple, 9.7% alcohol by volume, definitely not a weak beer. And this thing is huge. 1 pint, 9.4 fluid ounces, that's 25.4 fluid ounces, 750 milliliters of absolute beast right here. Unique Belgian style blend of Ommegang quadruple ale and Leafman's Creek, which is a cherry beer. Folks, I've never had this here beer, and I am excited. And look at that, a quart. Gotta pop the cork. This could be a challenge with one arm, so bear with me, okay? Wow. I better not screw this up. That's all I gotta say. Whew. Voila! There we go. One each cork unleashed. Whew. Alright, 45-degree angle right into the beer consumption apparatus right over my lap, because if I try to reach the keyboard, it ain't gonna work. Oh man, I am excited about this here beer. This is why you pour it at a 45-degree angle, otherwise it foams up too much. Dang it. But hey, no leaks, no spills, no problem. Very careful. Cheers and beers to all of you. Prost, they say in Germany. Kampai, as they say in Japan. Beer number 1,000 on Beer and Song of the Day, drank by your host, Josh Baker, Reverend Dr. B, the Love Doctor. Oh, hell yeah. I'll drink to that. Oh, my God. Folks, this beer was $14. And I'm telling you right now, it is worth every single penny. Big time A+ on this here beer. Oh, man. This is definitely nectar of the gods. One of the best beers I've ever had. I love this. And I think you will too. I know you will. Go out there. Go to H&H Beverage. Go to Big Johnson. If you're down here in Yeehaw, Texas, otherwise known as Southern Oklahoma. Get yourself some Ommegang Three Philosophers. You will not regret it. I promise you. But do me a favor. After you drink this here beer, do not drive. Please don't. Oh, wow. All right. We only got one birthday for today. My good friend, as I knew her, Melinda McCarran, happy birthday to you. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. And if I'm not mistaken, she's a fine, outstanding graduate of Martha's Vineyard Regional High School class of 1988 with my neighbor up the street, Amy Combra, and a wonderful class indeed. Melinda I've known ever since I was a little itty-bitty kid. She lived 2 streets over from me, and my brother and I best friends with her brother, Joey Canna, and we know her little sister, Nancy Canna, as well. And Melinda, happy birthday. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Haven't heard from you in a long time, but love to hear from you. And Melinda, hope you have a wicked awesome day. Hey, it may actually be technically Tuesday, but hey, we're going with the Sunday. I'm catching up on my show, folks. Catching up on the show. Melinda, my friend, have a wicked awesome day. And celebrate well and enjoy. Cheers and beers. This is beer number 1,000. If you're in Massachusetts, which I believe you are, you'll find this beer. Trust me. Go to Cappy's Liquors in Falmouth. They'll have it. I guarantee it. All right. Folks, we got lots of room for additional shout-outs. I didn't get a chance to post up a trivia question. My apologies for that. But what I want to do is I want to give shout-outs to the best damn Mafia Wars family on the old Facebook in the history of mankind, womankind, and itkind. So without further ado, I want to give a big shout out to my good friend, mentor, and fellow brother, Bill Bechet, who I know from good old California, the land of fruits and nuts, otherwise known as Southern Oregon. He's living in Oklahoma. Yep, that's right. otherwise known as Northern Texas. Bill, you were once a student of mine on the Mafia Wars. Now you are my master and teacher. You are the godfather of Strays Fight United, the best damn Mafia Wars family on the old Facebook. We know it. We love it. Known you for 20 years. And, Bill, hey, I'm going to tell you right now, this may not be Coop DNR, but this stuff is freaking incredible. Trust me, you need to get some. Bill Bechet, my friend, you're a great friend, a fellow brother, and, brother, cheers and beers to you. Hope you enjoy the show, and we're going to go whack some schmucks and schmuckettes right after this show is done. Why? Because we can. Next on the list. This lovely lady is a wicked hardcore Denver Broncos fan. She's also a total sweetheart of a lady. Rhanda Ridlin. Rhonda, what's going on, girl? She's a huge fan of the beer and song of the day. She's brought some friends to the show and page. And Rhonda is also a member of Strays Fight United. That's right, because teamwork makes the dream work. And Rhonda, you're ultra cool in a bad mofo. That's right. Rhonda, cheers and beers to you, and hope you enjoy the show, and get yourself some beer like this. Next on the list, my man Gary Jet Troop. Oh yeah, Gary Jet Troop. This guy actually fixes engines for a living. And another one that's on a member of the Strays Fight United. Damn right, best Mafia Wars family on the old Facebook. And Gary, it's all about good people, helping good people to reach out to other good people as we whack schmucks and schmuckettes. And Gary, you're a hell of a guy. And wanted to give you a shout out and beer and song of the day. Why? Because you're ultra cool, man. So hey, cheers and beers. Hope you enjoy the show. Another member of Strays Fight United. A newer member. This guy is on it like Jenna Jameson on things in her prime, if you catch my drift. My man Willy Holt. Willy, what up, cuz? How you doing? The pride of West Virginia. Yeah. Hey, you got your Virginia, we got ours. That's right. I mean, it's just Western Virginia, really, right? I mean, come on. All right, I'm busting your chops, Willy. But hey, I call you the fight boss. Why? Because, dude, you are all over those boss fights more than anybody else in our Mafia Wars crew. So, hey, you're the fight boss, the fight doctor, whatever you want to call yourself. Squeeze me. Yeah, but Willie, you're a hell of a guy, and a true warrior on the old Mafia Wars. Hey, much respect to you, and hope you enjoy the show. And then we got my man Rick Garman. Rick Garman, the pride of Riverside, California, and a motorcyclist. This guy's ultra cool. He's our fight boss. He's the one that sets up all the drive-by stuff like that. Rick Garman, ultra cool, BMF all the way, no doubt about it. And he's a master of the Jello shots. This guy can make a Jello shot out of anything. And Rick, you and I are the fellow beer connoisseurs. Hey, we can call us booze bags if you want, but you know what? We're not alcoholics. We're drunks. Alcoholics go to meetings. Remember that. Rick, awesome guy, awesome friend, brother. Cheers and beers. God bless you. Hope you enjoy the show. Dude, get yourself one of these here beers. Trust me, you won't regret it. And then my man Jim Wellman. Now here is a retired Army veteran. This guy served his country for 23 phenomenal years. Jim, brother, a big love Dr. Salute to you for that. Because see, anybody that serves their country and preserves my freedom to be able to do a show like this for all of you, I'm forever indebted. Freedom is a blessing. And Jim, thank you for helping to preserve that for so many years. Jim Wellman, one of our, he's our recruiting legend. This guy is ultra cool, a BMF all the way. Jim, awesome guy, awesome friend, and brother, hey, cheers and beers. I know you're a fan of the show and the page, and brother, gotta give you some love, man. Gotta give you some love. Alright. Frealin Craft. Frealin Craft, the pride of Michigan. That's right. Now, whereabouts in Michigan? Is it up there or is it the UP? I think it's the Palm part. But anyway, Frealin Craft, awesome guy. He sent me stuff in the past. some Red Sox stuff. Frealin, I'll never forget that. Another legendary Strays Fight United player. This guy's been a member of our crew since the Truman administration. Frealin, you're an awesome guy, an awesome friend, and I always appreciate the help on the Mafia Wars. Brother, cheers and beers to you. Hope you enjoy the show. A pair of sisters, and they are freaking gorgeous. Yeah, and I know all of us Strays Fight United male members agree with that. The lovely Patty and Carrie Fleming. Two total sweethearts, two awesome, awesome friends, just great ladies who are always helping out as much as possible. The Flemings abso-freaking-smurfalutely rock. Hey, I think you're even better than Peggy Fleming, and she won a gold medal in 1968 figure skating, you know. But Patty, Carrie Fleming, hey, to the two of yous, a badass pair of sisters, I say salute one, salute two. And I do believe they're in California, the land of fruits and nuts, otherwise known as Western Nevada. Alright, well, we gotta give some love to a lovely lady from Minnesota, the wonderful, total sweetheart of a lady, Cathy Hike. Cathy, good chatting with you earlier today. You're a total sweetheart. And, folks, we need more like her in the world. Always smiling, always positive, always helping out. Cathy's just a wonderful, wonderful lady. She keeps everything straight. That's what she does. Why? Because she's ultra cool. And, Cathy, hey, cheers and beers to you. And I know there's some good microbrews up in Minnesota. And there's also some awesome ice fishing. It's something I've always wanted to do. Ice fishing in a shanty with my beer, some great old school music. That would be a lot of fun. Cathy, cheers and beers, my friend. Alrighty. How about Chip Brown? Just joined the family. Him and his wonderful, gorgeous, better half, Debra Richards. Debra's always helped me out each and every day. Chip's new to the crew. And Chip, welcome to Strays Fight United. Brother, you won't ever leave. Debra, you keep him there. And spoil him too. Hey, behind every great man is an even better woe man. And Chip and Debra, you two are ultra cool and absolutely wicked awesome. And I say cheers and beers to the two of you. And hope you both enjoy the show. I can't believe I didn't have this lovely lady written down. Aude Zimmerman, Robin. Bonjour, Aude. Tu es très jolie. You are very pretty. She's an ultra cool lady from France, the language of love. Stunningly gorgeous and a huge help on Mafia Wars each and every day. Aude Zimmerman, you're ultra cool. Absolutely méchant génial, which is French for wicked awesome. And let me know if I'm wrong on that, okay? Wicked awesome. French. I was told that méchant génial is French for wicked awesome. But you, je ne peux pas français très bien. I don't speak French very well. I can speak it a little bit, you know. Excuse me. But burps are every language. Aude, I always thank you for your help each and every day. And remember, if the day ends in a Y, it's a great day. Period. Dot. End of freaking story. Whether it's vendredi, mardi, mercredi, jeudi, vendredi, samedi, dimanche. That's right. Lundi, mardi, mercredi, jeudi, vendredi, samedi, dimanche. Aha! That's right. 7 days of the week in French. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Count of 1 to 10 in French, yeah? French is the language of the love. And I'm the love doctor. And Aude, you're just a total sweetheart. And, hey, cheers and beers to you. Hell yeah. Alright. We got to give some love to my man, Vin Gamage. Vin, ultra cool guy. African American. Badass dreadlocks. Ultra cool goatee. And, like me, he's a fan of the freaking heavy metal, death metal. And that's right, Vin. You and I know this. Ronnie James Dio, 1975. The Devil Horns. Vin, awesome guy. Brother, hey, I need you to do me a favor. Give me some more suggestions on a future episode of Thrash Metal Thursday, will you? Vin's just a great guy, one of our admins on Strays Fight United. Just an awesome, awesome man. Vin, I hope to meet you in person. I hope to meet all of my Strays Fight United members in person someday. It's going to happen. We're going to have a Strays Fight United gathering someday down the road, okay? Hopefully before the Cubs win the World Series. I know they haven't won since 1908. I don't feel like waiting around. But hey, Vin, brother, hey, cheers and beers to you, and hope you enjoy the show. Terry Jacoby, another one that's an ultra cool member of Strays Fight United. Terry, awesome guy, been very active lately on the post and helping me out, and brother, I totally appreciate it. I'm forever indebted to you. Terry Jacoby, ultra cool, BMF, all the way. Brother, hey, cheers and beers to you, and hope you enjoyed the show. Oh my God, 21 minutes already. I gotta get cracking. Igor Chonavok. This guy's a Northern Midwest man. This guy is on the Mafia Awards every day. He's helped me out every day. Igor, ultra cool, BMF all the way. No doubt about it. Brother, thank you for your support. Your support like a double D bra. Underwire. That's support, and I'll drink to that. And then we got my man Bob Kowalczyk. Bob, every morning I get up for work, and you've already helped me out. So I return the favor. Hey, it's all about us making each other stronger. That's right. Teamwork makes the dream work. Bob Kowalczyk, awesome guy, ultra cool, BMF, a great man indeed. And hey, cheers and beers to you. I know, empties the brain cells of an average Yankee fan. Don't worry, we got a cure for that. Cause see, there's a lot more beer left. My wife's gonna be pissed because she's gonna get home from work and I'm not gonna be sober. But that's alright though, cause I ain't driving. I only got one arm. Of course, you know, I could probably drive better with one arm than most of these freaking people down here in Yeehaw, Texas can drive. Yeehaw, Texas, otherwise known as Western Louisiana. Same damn state. Woo! Woo! There you go. Well, you know, to all my Strays Fight United friends, I give you the love doctor salute, man. And whoa, man. And it. Because without you, I'm as worthless as tits on a boy. Okay? And I'll drink to that. Alright. I think it's time to bring out our first hunk of the day. Okay? And our first hunk of the day is a screen legend. This guy's been around a long damn time. He's actually been around since the Calvin Coolidge administration. No bull. Born December 13th, 1925. He's 88 years old. He's still going strong. How about it we bring it up, raise the roof off it, for the man with some badass hair, Dick Van Dyke. Your first hunk of the day on Beer and Song of the Day. Hell yeah. Dick Van Dyke. This guy, great comedian. And I love the Dick Van Dyke show that ran from 1961 to 66. Great show. Excuse me. Dick Van Dyke, phenomenal actor. And, you know, older and bolder. This guy represents a great head of hair there, ladies and you men that love the men. Now, he's 87 years old right there. I hope to God I aged that well. I really do. He's always had that trademark, legendary smile. It's almost a politician smile, but I trust him more than politicians, I'll tell you that. Dick Van Dyke, 87 there. He's 88 years old. Still going strong. There you go, ladies and you men that love the man, huh? Dick Van Dyke in his prime. A young man indeed. Dapper then, dapper now. Gotta love that. I know my lovely lady admin, Gidget, she's loving this. She's a fan of the old school like yours truly, Reverend Dr. B. Apps a smurfer freaking lootly. Hey, there's some birthdays out there. We better get cracking. I've had a crush on this girl since I was never a fan of that stupid TV show Full House. Okay, I'll be honest. I couldn't stand the show. I was never a fan of it. Even though Bob Saget and, what the hell's his name? Joey, whatever the hell his freaking name is. Those guys were cool. Candace Cameron, total sweetheart. I had a crush on her then. I still do today. Jodie Sweetin, oh my, how she has grown up. And then, of course, you had the Olsen twins, Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen. In my opinion, folks, some of you are going to be upset with me for saying this, but I think they were an ugly baby. I think they were ugly teenagers, and I think they're still disgustingly repulsive, and they're ugly today. Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen. Never understood the fetish about the Olsen twins. I think they were gruesome to look at, personally. Ugh. Hey, some babies are ugly, okay? You know, take it from my idol, the late great George Carlin. Don't be afraid to call the baby ugly. And Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen, they were not a pretty baby at all. And they're not pretty nowadays. They're 27, look like crack whores, and they are disgusting. Whereas Candace Cameron, she's 38 today, and she looks absolutely great. She's married to Pavel Bure, that lucky bastard, hockey legend, Vancouver Canucks. Candace Cameron Bure, wow, 38, definitely looking great. How about Paul Rudd, actor, 45 years old today? How about them apples, eh? There you go, Dick Van Dyke, a dapper young man indeed. Michael Rooker, hey, there's a villainous badass actor right there, 59 years old today. I think Michael Rooker hasn't gotten enough credit for being a phenomenal actor that he is. Oh, look at Mary Tyler Moore. Good Lord. You know, she was only 24 years old when she started this show. And man, oh man, was she fine! Good God. There you go. Dick Van Dyke, 1965. Flower Power? Maybe? Merle Haggard. Now, if you love country music, hey, I love both kinds, country and western. The great Merle Haggard. Phenomenal country legend from Oklahoma, otherwise known as Southern Kansas. Merle Haggard, 77 years old today. And then, of course, super stud, badass legend, Billy D. Williams. That's right. Colt 45, baby. Billy D. Williams. He is also 77 years old today. They're both still going strong. Billy D looks fantastic for his age. Merle Haggard, well, you know, he don't look so hot for his age, but who cares? Hey, he lives the true country life. Real hardcore. Mary Lou Henner. I remember her in Taxi. Mary Lou Henner. She was beautiful then. She looked great for her age. She is 62 years old today. Oh, look at this. Dick Van Dyke, only 15 years old, 1941. Wow. Very special picture right there. Dick Van Dyke, legend all the way. Hey, a little bit older. Hey, look at that. Carol Burnett. Now, there is a one very funny lady right there. A screen icon. Two screen icons right there. Dick Van Dyke, Carol Burnett. You gotta love that. I know I do. Hey, James D. Watson. That name should sound familiar to you. Are you familiar with DNA? Him and Crick discovered Crick, not Cricks. Crick discovered DNA, 1953. Scientist James D. Watson is still with us. He is 86 years old today. How about that? A legend indeed. Sterling Sharp, Hall of Fame receiver. Did he make the Hall of Fame yet? If not, he should. Wide receiver number 84, Green Bay Packers, Sterling Sharp. Great player, great commentator. Sadly retired a little too young in my opinion, but he had to. Injuries, it happens sometimes. Sterling Sharp, 49 years old today. Ole the goalie, who's a fan of those Washington Capitals. Not me. Ugh. But Ole the goalie, Olaf Kolzig. Number 37 goalie for the Washington Capitals for many years. A true legend, a badass, 44 years old today. Andre Previn, composer, legend, beast, 85 years old today. Bert Blyleven out of Zeist, Holland. Very famous Hall of Fame pitcher for the Minnesota Twins and many other teams. Bert Blyleven made it to the Hall of Fame in his final year of eligibility. And this guy, a very, very outspoken pitcher. I'm a huge fan of the guy. He tells it like it is. You gotta respect that. I know I do. There you go. There's your Dick Van Dyke photos for today on Beer and Song of the Day. Boogity. And Barry Levinson, director. Yeah, I know you've seen that name before on screen credits. Barry Levinson. He is 72 years old today. How about that? Heidi Mount. Oh, what a name right there, Heidi Mount. Hey, you got to mount the woman, son. Boy, I'd love to mount her if I was single, of course. Heidi Mount, supermodel, 27, stunningly gorgeous. Yeah, you got to mount the woman, son. Boy, oh boy, would I ever. If I was single, of course. But I'm married to royalty, so screw that shit. And I'll drink to that. Alright, folks. I have been waiting to feature this total sweetheart of a lady for a long time. I ran across her while I was searching for hotties to feature on Beer and Song of the Day. Babe and Song of the Day, listen to me. Well, folks, she's an amateur model. Her website no longer runs, unfortunately. CaseyHayes.com. But, I don't know about you, but I am a real sucker for the cute, innocent look, okay? I really am. And this woman, she was only 18 years old when she started her website in 2006. And she's not drop dead gorgeous, but she's got that cute, innocent look that the Love Doctor abso-freaking-smurfalutely loves. I have to be careful because she loves to be naked on camera. Hey! I'm all thumbs up for that, huh? We'll try to give 2 thumbs up. Yeah, there you go. Alright, well, I think a song, I think a hottie like this woman deserves a phenomenal song. I'm going to play a couple great gospel songs. The first one's going to be Will Jesus Be Waiting? The 5 Blind Boys of Mississippi from 1952. Listen to Archie Brownlee on the lead vocal. This guy was screaming before James Brown even started recording. Okay? Archie Brownlee, born 1925, passed away much too young at the age of 34, 35 in 1960. But Will Jesus Be Waiting? The 5 Blind Boys of Mississippi, 1952. You've heard it on Beer and Song of the Day before. This song never gets old. I love this song. I love this sweetheart, Casey Hayes. Let's just listen to the music and drool over the lovely, gorgeous, wicked, awesome, Méchant Genille, Casey Hayes. Good God. Casey Hayes, to a Today Jolie, you are very pretty. Just drool and listen, please. They're pink panties. Folks, if you want nudies of Casey Hayes, that's CASEYHAYS. You can look it up online. You can hit me up and I will send you whatever you want. I have hundreds of pictures of her. I fell in love last night. Love Goddess, don't worry, I'm not going to stray from you, I promise. I love those panties. My Love Goddess needs a pair like that. Listen to that scream. Oh, can't show that one. Woo. Yeah, she'll make you scream. Hell yeah! Woo! Oh, can't show that one either. Risque, eh? That's what I'm talking about. Oh, Canada, indeed. You gotta get some love to our neighbors up north. She's naked. Now that, my friends, is what true blessed gospel is all about. So I'm saying, ay, ay, ay. Good God. Now I gotta figure out what picture I want to put in the album, and I don't know. Fans, I might need your help on that one. Okay? Oh, can't show that one, but I can show that one. Woo! Temperature just went up in this room. I'm telling you, I'm almost sweating right now. Good God. Yeah. You know what's great is she's not a supermodel type of woman. She's naturally beautiful, and you can't beat that. Yeah, well, you can beat it, but you know. Pink! Pink panties? Yeah. Nice assets. Alright, had to make sure that I could show that one. Okay. Trust me, she may not have ginormous jugs, but who cares? At least when she's old and crusty, she won't have to move mine of her away when she goes pee, you know? Just saying. Good Lord. The Lord is good! Amen to that! Oh, what a blessing to have 2015 eyesight. I'll drink to that. You know, a lot of things happened on April 6th in the year of our Lord, whatever year it was. Case in point, last year, 2013, the recent meat adulteration, can't show that one, scandal prompts Swedish furniture megastore IKEA to stop sales of its moose meat lasagna in its worldwide stores. Now, why would a furniture store sell moose meat lasagna? What the hell? That is kind of weird, in my opinion. Unless you like woody meat. Yeah, well, meat, wood, get it. Just came up with that one. Sorry. Oh, can't show that one. I almost accidentally did. Diggity dog damn. On this day in 2012, in jolly old England, lawmakers banned the display of tobacco products, hoping the move will lead to a reduction in the number of youths who smoke. Hey, I'd rather die from something than die for nothing, okay? But that's my philosophy, and my philosophies aren't always a perfect one, okay? It's all about enjoying life, folks, and enjoying that. Casey Hayes. Honestly, in 2010, scientists announced the discovery of 3 new animal species that would spend their entire lives without oxygen. Really? The species are Phylum Loricifera, 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 Phylum Loricifera. Look that up, will you? Interesting. So, hey, maybe they're interplanetary, huh? Oop, can't show that one. Nerp viewage. Oh, beautiful, lacy, white panties. I'm telling you, Casey Hayes, this woman reeks of freaking exquisite awesomeness and innocence, and I love it, and you should too. This will make a straight man, this will make a gay man go straight. This will make a straight woman go bisexual or even lesbian. That's how beautiful this woman is, in my opinion. Honestly, in 1995, the Rockwell B-1B bomber Lancer breaks 11 world speed records. That's an airplane that broke 11 world speed records in one day. That's pretty impressive. 20 years ago today. Ultra cool. Lancers unite. On this day in 1992, Microsoft announces that Windows 3.1. Hey, Windows 3.1, huh? I remember that before Windows 95. It upgraded Windows 3.0. Gee, imagine that. Imagine that. Yikes. On this day in 1992 as well, Oreo Park at Camden Yards opens. They beat the Cleveland Indians 2-0. Hey, Bill Boucher, your wonderful, gorgeous, better half Lori. She's a fan of the Orioles. But see, Bill, and I want you to ask your better half Lori if she knows this. Because a true Orioles fan should know this. From 1902 to 1952, they were the St. Louis Browns. Okay? Just saying. And in 1901, they were the original Milwaukee Brewers. How about that, huh? Yeah, baby. Honest Day in 1989. Ooh, can't show those. Yikes. Oh, I love this. Honest Day in 1989, 25 years ago today. I remember this. Oral Hershiser Los Angeles Dodgers ended his record 59 consecutive inning scoreless streak. A record that still stands to this day. That is pretty freaking awesome. He beat fellow Dodger, Don Drysdale, who had 58 2/3 innings. Honest Day in 1988, the North Pole explorer Matthew Henson, African American, that was with Admiral Robert Peary. Well, they discovered the North Pole April 6, 1909. That's right, 105 years ago today. The North Pole was reached by Americans Robert Peary and Matthew Henson. And Honest Day in 1988, 79 years after the North Pole was discovered by these two men, they finally moved Matthew Henson's body next to Robert Peary in Arlington National Cemetery. See, Matthew Henson never quite got the credit that Robert Peary got because, remember, he was African American. He was a black guy in an era that I would love to forget. The racial era that America dealt with. Judging people on skin color. That's just plain dumb. Honest Day 1987. I remember this. I remember this vividly. I was in 8th grade. And I remember hearing about the fight. I remember when the fight happened. Sugar Ray Leonard upset marvelous Marvin Hagler on this day in 1987. Hey, on this day in 1986. Good Lord. A soccer ball was juggled non-stop for 14 hours and 14 minutes. Why? Because they could, I guess. Sorry, I had to show that one again. It's beautiful. Honest Day in 1982. The largest crowd ever to see a baseball game in Minnesota. Well, there you go there, Cathy Hike. The Minnesota Metrodome. That's right. 52,279 people crammed into the brand new Metrodome April 6, 1982 to see a baseball game. Honest Day 1980, Gordie Howe, hockey legend, completes a record 26th season. A record that still stands and a record that will probably stand forever. Honest Day also in 1980, and we all use them, I know we do. Post-it notes were introduced on this day in 1980. How about them apples, eh? How about that? Yeah, baby. Honest Day 1977. The Kingdome opens in Seattle. The Seattle Mariners' first game ever. They lost to what was known as the California Angels at the time. 7-0. Honest Day 1973, a very big day here. New York Yankee Ron Blomberg becomes the first designated hitter ever in Major League history. Basically, he doesn't have to play the field, he only has to hit. Kind of like what David Ortiz and Edgar Martinez do, you know? Well, Edgar Martinez is retired, but David Ortiz still does this. Yeah, he walked. Ron Blomberg walked. April 6, 1973, the day that true purists of the National League hated. Because, and I'm an American League fan, okay? But I gotta admit, I'd love to see the pitcher bat because I think they should. So I'm not a big fan of the DH personally, designated hitter. But hey, it is what it is. Oh, and I can't show those. I think we've hit the end of Casey Hayes for all y'all to drool over. Yes, we have. That woman is drop dead freaking gorgeous. Oh, well, I know you fans out there are big fans of this guy. I know the ladies are. Hell, I know that the men that love the men are too. And I know that wrestling fans like yours truly, Reverend Dr. B, are a fan of this guy. Because see, folks, finally, The Rock has come back to Abilene, Yeehaw, Texas, otherwise known as Northern Mexico. The Rock! Dwayne Johnson, phenomenal actor, phenomenal wrestler, just an absolute badass. He's been featured before, and I think it's only fitting that we feature him again, because if we're going to have beer number 1000 on the show, you got to feature somebody that the ladies and the men that love the men absolutely love. And I think The Rock is a huge fan favorite on Beer and Song of the Day. Hey, 1993, 2013. Will he look like that in 2023? God, I hope not. On this day in 1957, New York City ends their trolley car service. Oh, a sad day indeed. Oh, the people's eyebrow. Yeah, I'll tell you, this guy was phenomenal in wrestling. And folks, today is WrestleMania 30. And by the way, I know the results. I cannot believe the Underwear Taker's streak is over. To Brock Lesnar? Are you freaking kidding me? I can't stand Brock Lesnar. He's a douchebag. I know he's from Minnesota there, Cathy Hike, but Brock Lesnar is a cock. I would have rather the Undertaker lost to somebody like The Rock, you know. I can respect that. But not the freaking Brock Lesnar. But the streak had to end. So Undertaker is now 21-1 in WrestleManias. Okay? What I think will happen, and I think WWE got it right a little bit, if they go with what the Love Doctor's predicted. Do you smell what the Love Doctor is cooking? Here's what the Love Doctor's cooking, folks. Next year, WrestleMania 31, Underwear Taker will face Brock Lesnar again in WrestleMania. The Underwear Taker will beat his ass and then retire at the age of 53. I think that would be a fitting end to the Undertaker's career, to beat the guy that ended the streak. So yeah, WWE writers out there, please listen to the Love Doctor. He knows what he's talking about, okay? You know what I'm saying, eh? That's what I'm talking about. Oh, Canada indeed. That's right. Big following of WWE up in Canada, too. Especially up in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. The home of the Hart Foundation. Bret Hart, Owen Hart, and all those legends. Hey, on this day, 1955, 60 years ago today, the TV dinner was first put on sale by Swanson and Sons. Swanson TV dinners, folks. That is a legendary meal. Oh, speaking of food, I'm hungry now. Damn. On this day, 1947, the first annual Tony Awards. Arthur Miller, David Wayne, and Patricia Neal all win. The Tony Awards, that's right, still going strong 67 years later. Oh, hell yeah! The Rock! On this day in 1938, Teflon is invented. Not by the Teflon Don, folks, but by Roy J. Plunkett. Look at this. The Rock at 15 years old. Already had a mustache. Loved his music. The Rock at 15. Already buff cut, chiseled, badass. Pretty impressive. The Rock nowadays. Still a badass. I think he's a damn good actor, personally. I really do. And I know my love goddess loves this guy. So when the love goddess loves somebody, that's saying something, okay? On this day in 1931, the first broadcast of Little Oral Annie on NBC Radio. Alright, I'm just kidding. It's Little Orphan Annie. I get it. Sorry, couldn't help. I had to throw that in there. Ha, Little Oral Annie. On this day in 1930, Hostess Twinkies, invented by bakery executive James DeWar. Well, you know James DeWar was probably rolling in his grave when they got rid of Twinkies. But you know, hey, Twinkies are back. Oh yeah, that's right. On this day in 1925, the first film shown on a British airplane flight. Pretty impressive, huh? I had no idea. Wow. So they've been showing movies on airplane flights since the 20s. It's pretty impressive. On this day in 1925, 90 years ago today, 4 airplanes leave Seattle, Washington State. They embarked on the first successful around-the-world flight. Look at this. Dwayne Johnson, a.k.a. The Rock, Miami Hurricanes, college football years. There you go. I can't stand the Hurricanes. I'm a Boston College fan. But hey, you got to respect a legacy indeed. On this day, 1917. Excuse me. That's right, very famous day. The United States declares war on Germany. As the United States, our great country, entered World War I. April 6, 1917. And we fought in World War I until November 11th, 1918. Armistice Day. That's right. On this day, 1912, the electric starter first appeared in cars. Prior to that, contact, crank that. Yeah, they had to crank those motors back in the day. But the electric starter, definitely a great invention. And I don't know about you, but I'll drink to that. The Rock! WWE legend, phenomenal actor, total beast, 6'5", 275 pounds of walking muscle with a head. On this day in 1909, the first credit union formed in the United States of America. Credit union, yeah. On this day also in 1909, I already mentioned it, North Pole discovered by Matthew Henson, Robert Peary, and 4 other Inuit Eskimos, who unfortunately get no credit. The Rock! There you go. Your hunk of the day, your second and final hunk of the day on Beer and Song of the Day. Foogity. Alright, well folks, let's drink the rest of this here swag of beer. Again, empty his brain cells when I am a New York Jets fan. Let's finish this one off. Oh, I am not sober anymore. I have a minor buzz. Because this here beer goes down so smooth. This here beer is empty. This here beer was legendary. And again I say cheers and beers to all of you pros, they say in Germany, goodbye as they say in Japan. It is time to show off the final babe of the day on Beer and Song of the Day. It is time to finish off this day in history. And it is time for one more blessed gospel song to end the show properly. Folks, you're going to love this one. This song is so phenomenal, it can make an atheist find God. We're taking it back to 1953. It's my personal favorite song by a phenomenal gospel group called the Bells of Joy. Peacock Records. A.C. Littlefield on the lead vocal. The song is called How Sweet It Is. And folks, how sweet it is. Because when you see this babe of the day, you'll say, damn, how sweet it is. How sweet it is. 1953. The Bells of Joy. Here we go. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Listen up. As we show off Marisol Gonzalez, Mexican sports reporter, goddess, hottie. Aaron Andrews and Heidi Watney have nothing on Marisol Gonzalez. Anybody who's a sports fan knows those two names. Nice assets. Marisol Gonzalez, sports reporter in Mexico, blows the doors off of Aaron Andrews and Heidi Watney. I'm telling you. I need your help, folks. If you find a sports reporter that's finer than her, send her my way, will you? Tell me about her. Listen to the vocal group harmony. Boy, I found joy. Amen. Thank you, Lord, for your incredible artistry and my 2015 eyesight. This is God's beauty at its finest. Amen! That's what I'm talking about! Woo! Amen. That, my friends, is what gospel music is all about right there. That's what a baby of the day is all about right there. And folks, this has been one incredible show. I know it's long, but by golly, it's so strong. Hey, on this day in 1906, the first animated cartoon is copyrighted. Interesting. On this day in 1896, the first modern Olympic Games opens in Athens, Greece. That's right, the Olympics started on this day, April 6, 1896. American James Connolly wins the first Olympic gold medal in modern history. How about that? James Connolly, a legend indeed, just like Marisol Gonzalez. On this day in 1893, ooh, nice assets, eh? You damn right, Reverend Dr. B. On this day in 1893, Andy Bowen and Jack Burke boxed for 7 hours and 19 minutes. To no decision. The fight lasted 111 rounds and there was no decision. Basically, they beat the shit out of each other for nothing. Oh, boxing was so brutal back then. Maybe they should bring it back like that, huh? I don't know. Might get rid of the stupid people. Also on this day in 1893, the Mormon Temple in Salt Lake City, Utah, is dedicated. Squeeze me. For my Mormon friends out there, and I know I got a few, you're going to love today, April 6th, because it means a lot to you. You'll see. On this day in 1889, George Eastman places Kodak camera on sale for the first time. He invented it in 1888, just saying. On this day in 1886, the city of Vancouver, British Columbia is incorporated. Vancouver, not just Washington State, but also Canada, eh? That's what I'm talking about. Again, oh, Canada indeed. You gotta give some love to our neighbors up north. And you gotta give some love to our neighbors down south in Mexico with Marisol Gonzalez. Good Lord. Oh, on this day in 1869, the first plastic celluloid is patented. Plastic. a very important part of life these days. Plastic surgery, gee. Honest Day in 1868, Brigham Young. Yeah, that guy who represents Brigham Young University and also a Mormon. Brigham Young marries his 27th and final wife. Dude, I don't know how he could handle 27 women. Because the Love Doctor struggles to handle one, let alone 27. But wow, to each their own. On this day in 1862, the Battle of Shiloh as the Union defeats the Confederacy in southwest Tennessee. Yeah, right around Memphis, you know. On this day in 1841, the cornerstone laid for the Second Mormon Temple, Nauvoo, Missouri. Or as you like to call it up there, Missouri. There's no A in Missouri, okay? Just letting you know. But yeah, Nauvoo, Missouri, very popular for the expansion west. On this day in 1830, Joseph Smith, the most famous Mormon in history, and 5 others organizes the Mormon Church. Where at? Not Utah, folks! The Mormon Church was organized in Seneca County, New York. And now you know. See? Mormon is not just Utah, but originally started in New York. On this day in 1789, there's our last picture of the day. Aw, shucks. Oh, shucks, Reggie. On this day in 1789, the first U.S. Congress begins regular sessions at Federal Hall, New York City, the original capital of the United States, by the way. On this day in 1722, Peter the Great ends a tax on beards, on men with beards. Hey, what about women with beards? Annie Jones, most famous beard lady ever. But can you believe you had to pay a tax for having a beard back in those days? Thank you, Peter the Great. Tax no longer required for having a beard. George Carlin, beard. Finally, on this day in 1652, Cape Colony, the first European settlement in South Africa, is established. Happy birthday, Cape Colony, South Africa. There you go. I'll drink to that. This show went over an hour. Well, shit in a box. This show was very special. This show represented a phenomenal beer. Beer 1000. This show represented some super studs, some super hotties. Represented Strays Fight United, the birthday of Mafia Wars family on the old Facebook. And this show represented you, the fans, because without you, I'm as worthless as tits on a board. Period. Dot. End of freaking story. And I shall drink to that. Yup, empty as the brain cells on an average fan. And so is that there bottle. Folks, you know what time it is, right? Damn right, Reverend Dr. B. Folks, time to make a fetus and head out. So everybody take care. Wicked awesome night and day. Peace be the journey. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Don't drink and drive. My spray drink. Or you might kill yourself or somebody else. And drinking and driving is dumber than being a Yanks fan. And what's dumber than that? Is rooting for douchebag cocksuckers like Eli. Oh, I'm as good as Tom Brady. Yeah, right, you schlepper. Not even close. Banning! Are men slapping women, or animal abuse, or racism, or people to welch on bets, or fake friends? Oh, I saw a girl that's a fake friend. Yeah, showing a pregger picture. 20 years old, knocked up. What a dumb schlepperette. Or men slapping women, animal abuse, racism, people to watch on bets, or fake friends, or anybody that supports, defends, or is a member of the Westboro Baptist Church. Things like that are just plain stupid and definitely deserve a big fat GFY. Folks, I'm out here. I'll see you all tomorrow. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Mommy's home. Bye. Bye. I think Delilah's home, actually. The little princess. Yup.